Hello there, and welcome to Season 2 of the Minecraft Archive. This is Episode 4, and today we are going to build a new and improved water elevator. The one that I built in Season 1 of the Minecraft Archive no longer works due to some changes that they have made with water and boats in Minecraft, so I'm going to show you how to build a new one here. I was able to go back into the ravine and get some iron, and I have a couple iron tools, and most importantly, a couple buckets so that we can actually make the water elevator. So let me show you where I am building this. Just over here, I have carved out the side of the mountain and made it nice and smooth all the way down. Let me go ahead and pick up this hatch here. Don't need that quite yet. And this area that I've carved straight down is 2 blocks wide by 7 blocks. So if I take this ladder all the way down to the bottom, you can see that I have built a wall on this side of it that is 3 blocks long. And you can build this above the surface. You could build this water elevator going below the surface all the way down to the bedrock, which I plan on doing. Let me go ahead and fill up these buckets of water, and I will show you guys the first few steps of how to build one of these. Okay. So what you're going to want to do first is, of course, get 2 buckets of water and a lot of signs, a whole lot of signs. And we're going to start actually at the very top and work our way down. And as you can see, I've already placed 1 sign at the very, very top. And it is in the middle block. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place a sign here and here. Okay. So now that I've done that, the reason I am placing signs on the wall is so that I can take... Actually, let me do this side first. Okay, so let's pretend that this is a triangle, which it actually is. You don't really need to pretend. On the other side, we are going to draw a triangle pointing down. This one points up, and on the opposite side, it points down. So we would have a sign here, a sign here, and a sign there. The reason we do this is we can now take a bucket of water and place it here. That is called a water source block. The spot where you place the water before it starts spilling out everywhere is the source block. Notice if I put water here, it flows that way, but this will always be the source block, and if I ever want to pick up this water, I have to pick it up there. We're going to make this water elevator using nothing but source blocks. If you use non-source blocks, the boat will not be able to come up the water elevator. So I'm going to place one there. And notice they are diagonal of each other. We are going to do this from the top of our water elevator shaft all the way down to the bottom. So let me get out a few more signs. And we're just going to climb down this ladder and do this all the way down. So this triangle points up, and we're going to continue that all the way down. And basically we're just making a checkerboard pattern. Oh, fell down the ladder there. This can be a little tricky. You may, instead of using a ladder, want to use a column of like dirt or gravel blocks, or sand would work nicely, because I might have a little trouble getting back up this thing. And I am holding shift so that I don't fall down the ladder. Alright, I have finished placing signs in a checkerboard pattern from the very top of the water elevator all the way down to the bottom. And now for another very tedious step. We are going to need many buckets of water, so I'm going to make an infinite water pool. And I just have a temporary dirt column right here that I can use to go up and down. And I'm going to place a water block on this side and a water block diagonal from it, from the top all the way to the bottom. And I missed a row here, so I'm going to have to do that real quick. So I go back up my dirt column, I fill up the 2 buckets of water, and I rinse and repeat. So that one goes there, and this one goes here. So notice we are just alternating. On this top level, we've got a water source block on the right side in the back, and then on this side we have a water source block on the left side in the front. On the next level, on the left side, it's in the back, and the right one's in the front, and we just alternate all the way down. So just to show you one more time, I'm sure you've got the idea by now. 2 buckets of water from our infinite water pool. The more buckets you have, the faster this will go. This is a new world for me, so I only have 2 buckets to work with. But just like that, all the way down to the bottom, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I have finished placing all of the water source blocks from the top of the water elevator all the way down. And a good way to test the water elevator to make sure that it'll work is to go ahead and hop into the water. And once you get to the very bottom, we'll turn around and see if we can go up the water elevator just by swimming. So this is what it looks like from the bottom. Notice kind of like a checkerboard pattern even on the water. And I'm just going to walk into the middle here and just hold space bar. And if I am quickly rising from the bottom all the way to the top, that means I have properly placed nothing but water source blocks. If these weren't water source blocks and they were just normal blocks of water, what would happen is I wouldn't be able to swim up the current very fast. I would likely drown by the time I got all the way up to the top. So that tells me right there that those water source blocks have been placed properly. A boat will rise up through that water much faster than I can swim. Now I have placed this glass wall on this side that is 3 blocks long, but I realized I am missing something. I need a wall opposite of the water source blocks that goes from the bottom all the way to the top. And this will prevent my boat from being launched outside of the water elevator and therefore would kill me. So it's very important that I build this wall, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I've already got somewhat of a wall right here. What I need is a 2-block long wall that goes all the way to the very top. The rest of the water elevator does not have to be enclosed. And there we go. Alright, I'm going to pick up those dirt blocks that I placed about midway down. And we are about ready to test this thing. We've just got one more major step left, and that is this bottom part. Alright, so what's going to happen is the boat is going to go up this water column. It's going to stop at the top until I push a button. Once I push that button, it'll fall all the way down to this spot here. So what I need to do is I need to dig this out so I can place water in here. And for now I'm just going to do just 2 blocks deep. And I'm not sure if you need to do this, but just to be safe, I'm going to make sure that all of these water blocks on the bottom are water source blocks. And then I'm going to place a water block here and a water block here. So that gives us a nice current to push the boat towards this water column here. Okay, I left my hatches back up in my base, so I'm going to go grab them, and then I'm going to show you how to place a hatch so that the boat will stop here and wait until you push a button to go back up the water column. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back down at the bottom of the water elevator. I have a hatch, and I'm going to place one on the wall right here. And I did make a mistake just a second ago. You don't want these blocks right here to be water source blocks, so all you have to do is place dirt, or in this case I have a couple wooden planks. Just place them in there and pick them back up, and it'll turn those water source blocks into normal water with a current. So here is where the boat will land. It'll get pushed to this hatch. We are going to place a button on the wall right here to control that hatch. And the boat will actually sit on the hatch until I press that button. Once I do press that button, the boat will drop into the water and the current will take it towards this spot right here. So I'm going to need a few more signs, and I'm going to break out these blocks right here. It's a little messy right now, but I'm just going to continue the sign pattern the rest of the way down. And looks like we should have one right there. And one right here. And there we go. Let's see if I can get on this hatch so I can hop out of here. Take a look at that. Alright, we need just a few more buckets of water. One will go here. One will go in this back corner there, and we should just need one more here. So there we go. And now you can see this current will actually connect you to this water column. So let's go ahead and give this part a test. Drop a boat in here. Sometimes they get stuck in walls. They can be a little tricky. So this is where I'll land after going down the water elevator. I will stop on the hatch. Now notice that at this point I can get out of the boat. I can walk around, go chop down a few trees, come back, and the boat is just still waiting there for me. So I hop in the boat, and then when I'm ready to leave, press the button, and up I go. And notice how speedy this is, much faster than what I was swimming. Once you get to the top of the water elevator, you can go ahead and destroy your boat for this next part so it doesn't get in the way. What you'll want to do, if you don't already have a wall at the very top that connects over to this wall here, you will want to extend the top 3 blocks of this wall here, just like so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And all the way to this wall over here. After that, you will need a few more signs. You will want to place a sign here, here, and this one is a little tricky. You've got to hop down there a little bit, and diagonal in below that last one. Now notice you want to add those signs to the side of the water column that has 2 signs in the very top row. You do not want to do it on the side that has 1 sign on the very top row. And what we will want to add here at the very end is a hatch. And I'm going to place the hatch directly next to, oh, not there. This spot here. I believe so. Let's go ahead and see how the water acts now. You'll want to remove this sign, and notice the water flows out this way. So we don't want the water pouring down that right side, so we're going to need to take a few more signs. Walk to the other side, and we want to clog up the water there, here, here, and there. And notice that water dries up, and what we end up having is a single water stream heading towards this hatch right there. And if I walk to the other side, I'd like to place a button just above that hatch door. And actually, let's place it on that side. Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay, and then I want to take a pickaxe and destroy that block so I can easily get out of my boat. So if I take another boat and I drop it in the water at the top of the water column, got to kind of scoot it over. Oh, come on. Almost. There we go. That water stream will take me to that hatch. I might have to move that button to a better spot. Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and just place a temporary dirt block there. We're going to have to destroy this boat. And might need to go make a new button. Yep, because there it goes, down at the water column. Let me make another button and I'll be right back. Alright, I have a button and I'm going to place it on that dirt block directly above the hatch. And I'll have to play around with this a little bit more to get it to work exactly how I want. But now I can take a boat, place it in the water. It'll take me to that hatch door. And you can see now I can reach that button. I can also get out of my boat, hop out here, walk around, come back, hop back into the boat, press the button, down we go. We land in the water there, we turn around. Oh, not sure why the boat got destroyed there. Oh, actually I see why. The water that came down from the very top messed up the current here. You can see this part right here is not how it was before. So let's see if we can clog that up. I think I've only made it worse. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's try this again. Do we have any more boats? No, we are all out. Let's make a crafting table real fast. Whoa, what am I doing? And let's go ahead and build 2 of them. I'm a little click happy tonight. And there we go. So, place a boat. It'll kind of stop on that hatch, kind of stuck in the wall at the same time. Press the button. Up we go. It should hit this water stream, turn around, and take us to the next hatch stop. Press the button, go all the way down, and notice that time it wasn't destroyed because the water current was back to how it was before. And press the button. This is just a lot of fun just to ride this back and forth. But notice it is a water elevator with 2 different stops. So very handy. The old water elevator continuously ran in cycles, and you would actually have to stand there and wait for the boat to come back around, hope that you could right click the boat at just the right time so that you could hop in the boat. Don't have to worry about that anymore. The boat simply waits for you to come to it, and it waits for you to press a button to ride in the water elevator. Just like to say that this idea is not entirely of my own. A lot of the idea came from the Wox, who showed a water elevator in his Let's Play series, so I thank him for the inspiration. But there we go, a working water elevator, and from here I will be able to much more efficiently go to my base, go out, chop down some trees, go on an adventure, and then come back up the water elevator, return to my base. No more of this trying to scale the mountain up and down. It was a pain in the butt. So I hope this tutorial helped teach you guys how to make your own water elevator. Not sure exactly what the plan is for the next episode, but I will come up with something. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching. See you later.